Obviously, you guys remember the Air India crash. They've interviewed the survivor now, so BBC interviewed him. Let's have a look at this.
India plane crash has told the BBC he feels he's the luckiest man alive. In June, a plane travelling from Ahmedabad to London crashed within seconds of taking off. All but one of the 242 people on board were killed, as well as 19 on the ground. Viswash Kumar Ramesh survived the disaster in which his brother
Can you
died.
fucking imagine,
He's been speaking
man?
to our Midlands correspondent, Navtej Johal.
I mean, I'm so fucking scared of flying. Could you imagine? Do you imagine, man, like being on that plane? I know it was like shortly after takeoff, but crashing and then just like looking around, like your family beside you's gone, everyone's gone. It's a fireball. You just walk out of the wreckage. Like you don't know what's going on. You think probably there's more survivors. Then you're walking around, you start to hear this crash, no survivors, but you just walk away. It would make you question everything. I mean, like, honestly, I know it's probably sick, but you'd have that like feeling where you're like, man, I mean, I'm so effed up now. I probably wish I just went in the crash, you know? I mean, it's so horrific, man.
The sole
Look at him, walks
survivor.
away.
How
It's
this
crazy.
one passenger walked away from a plane crash that killed everyone else on board is a question no one, not even he, can really answer.
It is miracle, innit? Still, I'm not believe. I'm only one survivor.
The Air India plane crash in Ahmedabad in June
look at
killed
this.
260 people. Visvash Kumar Ramesh was the sole survivor.
I mean, people get in fender benders and have worse damages to their body. It doesn't even make sense. Like, what position was he in? I want to know. I hope he talks about that in a bit.
Aboard
After
that
that, you
flight.
came out on your own. How did you jump from the aircraft?
I'm not jumping.
Okay.
I just walk out, innit?
But sat just a few seats away from him on the plane was his younger brother Ajay, who was killed. In the aftermath, as the 39-year-old dealt with the world's attention, he was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder
no
and has
shit.
recently returned to his
No
home
shit.
in Leicester.
Come on.
Thank you for speaking.
The BBC and other media were invited to the home of one of his advisors for the first interviews with Visvash Kumar in the UK.
I mean, not to make light out of this, but this guy is getting paid. This guy is getting freaking paid for this. You better bet yourself he's got lawyers out the wazoo on this. Not that that matters when you go through something like that, but like, this guy's getting paid.
Advisors sat next to him, and a documentary crew were also
There you go.
present and
Getting
filming
paid.
in the room.
Viswash Kumar,
Yeah.
thank you for speaking to us. First question, how are you doing?
Still not good. I'm finding myself.
I mean, these people, man. These people. How are you doing? That's your first question? How do you think he's doing? He was in a horrific plane crash. Literally, it blew into a giant fireball. His brother was killed beside him. He walked out. He was the only survivor. He has cameras in his face now probably every single day. How you doing, man? I don't know. I'm gonna guess here. Not good. Not good.
Critical, like physically and mentally, and also my family as well.
Throughout our interview, there were questions that he could not answer.
When did you realize, when you were on that flight, that something was wrong?
It is very painful for me to explain that happened still. So I can't say anything about that now.
Sorry, man. This interviewer sucks. When did you know? I don't know. Maybe when he looked out his window and they were falling to the ground.
So many people believe that what happened to you was a miracle. Do you feel like you are the luckiest man alive?
Yes. It is miracle, innit?
Is that difficult? Because on the one hand you say you believe you are the luckiest man alive, that what happened to you was a miracle. On the other hand...
I'm lucky as man, but also
Dude, this interview, sorry. Like, obviously he's lucky to be alive, but he's extremely unlucky that he was on a plane that crashed. It's like 1 in 10 million are the chances. I'm terrified of flying. I know the odds. It's like 1 in 10 million chances of dying in a plane or getting into a catastrophic plane crash where there's like a loss of body on the plane. I mean, he's extremely unlucky, but lucky in the sense of surviving this. Yeah.
I lost everything. My brother, for me, I lost my brother, innit? My brother is my backbone.
At times,
Damn, man.
he became emotional.
No shit.
Vishwash Kumar, you're okay to continue?
Okay.
Thank you.
This guy's so ingenuine. I'm making it about this interviewer now, but like, obviously the guy agreed to do this, and he's got his documentary crew there. But this is so painful, man. Making him relive this stuff. If you're gonna do this, at least ask him some questions that are meaningful. Like, I don't know. Let's continue though.
What have the last few months been like for you and for your family?
I don't like to talk with anyone else. I just sit in my room and alone, not talking. Like my wife, my son, I'm not talking with anyone. I just
fuck, man.
like to alone
That is so
in my house.
brutal.
Vishwash Kumar says he's also struggling with his physical injuries and hasn't been able to work or drive. His advisors say that Air India need to provide more compensation to meet his immediate needs and are demanding a meeting with the airline's executives.
What we want to do is speak to Air India and not somebody down the chain who's processing paperwork, so they can understand the real impact and put in real support for this family that's suffering.
I mean, these fucking airline companies, man, they make billions of dollars a year, and they're not paying this guy out. Are you fucking serious? It's so sick, man.
Times we have issued an invitation to them to come and sit with us and collaboratively and work together to try and help Vishwash Kumar and his family through this ordeal. 3 times they've either ignored us or turned us down. It is not acceptable.
In a
That's
statement,
crazy.
Air India, which is owned by Tata Group, said, "We are deeply conscious of our responsibility to provide Mr. Ramesh with support. Care for him, and indeed all families affected by the tragedy, remains our absolute priority."
I
Senior
bet.
leaders from across Tata Group continue to visit families to express their deepest condolences.
Visit them? Start writing checks, okay? They don't need you to visit them. They need you to start writing checks. Crazy, man. This world can be so fucked up, man.
An offer has been made to Mr. Ramesh's representatives to arrange such a meeting. And Vishwash Kumar was led away by one of his advisors for arrest before his next interview. This
Crazy,
man, whose miraculous escape amid a horrifying tragedy fascinated the world, is still counting the cost of survival.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. If I went, like, obviously he's a father and a husband and all that, so obviously you're happy he survived, but, like, if you weren't, you'd probably just hope you just went down with that crash, because, I mean, the nightmares you'd have, man. Oh, God. That's horrible. It's just so horrible. I mean, yeah, and there's been a lot of, like, honestly, it was like it kind of happened in this time where there was a lot of Boeing issues. I know they had that MAX issue. What was it? The 7 MAX 8 or something like that, where they were just like nosediving, and then the door blew off on Boeing. Like Boeing's had some issues, and then most recently there was that cargo plane that just went down. I mean, planes freak me out, man. I don't know. I don't know. I know it's the safest form of transportation, but they really, really freak me out. What do you guys do? Are you guys scared of planes? Is anyone scared of planes? Like I'm terrified of flying. But yeah, anyway, man, so tragic. So tragic. I was thinking about this guy. I'm happy they did like an interview. He didn't say much, but what do you expect, man? Honestly, what do you expect? Yeah.